The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own. They may not be the opinions of this network, their groups, or other organizations they may be involved with.
Oh, it's a journey, it's a climb, it's a fight to survive. Rasta Rhino's here to share how he came alive. 25 years lost, now 11 years free. One day at a time, building that legacy. Through the school of hard knocks, he found his way. Iron sharpens iron, that's how he's made. Mental health recovery, the stories flow. Rasta Rhino Bruce with the wisdom to show. Rasta Rhino, rise from the ashes, lighting the way, breaking old habits. Through the green he's growing and the truth he's knowing. Recovery's strong and the love keeps flowing. From the bottle to the plant, he found his peace. Cannabis and growth, let the healing increase. Sharing tools for the mind, breaking the chains. In a world full of storms, he's dancing in the rain. It's about recovery, it's about that light. Helping others rise, shining bright through the night. One seed, one step, one moment in time. Rasta Rhino's voice is the rhythm of the clan. Iron Rhino, rise from the ashes, lighting the way, breaking old habits. Through the green he's growing and the truth he's knowing. Recovery's strong and the love keeps flowing. It's about recovery.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's journey. I hope you all are having a good day. It is Wednesday, hump day. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm just chilling here in southeast Missouri, getting ready to take some long hits and talk about some recovery and maybe a little apothecary, a little bit of homesteading, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You never know what we're going to talk about. And definitely at some point we'll talk about the MMP Classic. Who do we got watching today? You guys are in there, please say hi so I can see who's in here and just say hi back. What up, Wayne? How are you doing, brother? If you're still in here. Where you going, Heidi? Hope you guys are having a good day. I tried to make some, or didn't try. I made some tincture today. I need to get some more Everclear for the jar, but I had just enough to cover it, but I wanted a little bit more to go in there just in case. But I'm making a purple dead nettle tincture. It's for allergies and it's like an antihistamine, and also it can be used as a wound wash as well. Kind of get that infection, help that infection out a little bit. What else do I got? What else do I got going? Get paid Friday, so I'm gonna get me another cheap little screw gun so I can take that hoop house down. I don't know if anybody knows, but the hoop house collapsed. Look at that for a second. Yeah, the hoop house collapsed, so I gotta redo it. I'm gonna try to get a hold of Ever, see if I can get a replacement, but right thing. So there's the hoop house. It collapsed. It had 7 inches of snow, and what I didn't do is I didn't put braces on each underneath and the side. Well, I thought it was going to be okay, slide right off there, but I thought wrong. So it didn't. It collapsed, and so now I'm going to go in there, take that down here this weekend, and get that taken care of, so I can use the perimeter, the pallets, so I can have a garden for now. Yep. What do you guys got going in your garden so far? Or do you got plants going inside, indoors? Hi, Betty. How you doing? Kim Cooper. Hello. You guys got anything growing inside right now, getting ready to go outdoors? Or do you have anything outdoors? Like I said, I got to tear the hoop house down, then I'll get that garden started. But I just got a bunch of seeds today, a bunch of non-GMO, organic heirloom seeds. I got a crap load of, or yesterday, I'm sorry. But anything from broccoli, bok choy. I got bok choy. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but I got it. But I got herbs and spices and squash, even some watermelon, a few varieties of beans and tomatoes and lettuce. All the gamut. Radios, radishes and onions. A couple different onions. Got the long, like leek looking onions, and also got the yellow sweet onions. So looking forward to putting stuff in the garden. Next year I'd like to, well, I don't know about next year. Depends on where we're at in our journey. I'd like to try garlic at one point. I think that'd be cool, but you got to kind of do that, I think, at the end of the year and get it in so it can sit over the summer. There's something, or sitting over the winter. There's something about that. I can't remember why they do that, but there's a reason, and that'd be cool. I know I had this lady, the small town I lived in, there was this older lady. She was Italian, and she made some fucking awesome fired garlic. And every year she would win the contest, garlic off. I don't know, but every year they'd have a homecoming. She won, and not only the town but the county. And she was really good. Grew the best garlic. Dog wants to go outside, but grew the best garlic. What time is it? 12:07. Okay, we can do this. And she never gave up her recipe or how she grew it though, which I guess is understandable. Well, Heidi, why don't you wait a few minutes? Your neighbor dog's out. I don't want you going chasing after Yachty, because Yachty starts barking at Heidi, and Heidi's like, "Oh yeah, so you, good girl, Heidi. Thank you, baby." Man, I keep wanting to tell Alexa to turn on. Okay, she lit up when I said her name. Kim, how are you doing? I hope the day's treating you well, Miss Ma'am. Betty Burtner. Could you guys share this out for me if you wouldn't mind? I shared, but I'm gonna share it again. Do. Share this to a group. Whoa. Forget you can share to groups sometimes. Cool. Right on. Yeah, and Facebook won't let me share. Are you in? Oh, that's right, you are. They don't like us, Kim. What we get for and I even learned this from here. If you don't get some flack once in a while from these places or from other people, then you're not doing your job when it comes to advocacy and education. I'm learning that all over the place. I mean, just in life in general. People don't like what you're doing, they're gonna give you shit about it. And if they don't have a hater club or something like that, then you ain't doing your job enough. You ain't being loud enough. A little windy out there now. Oh, I got to plug back in, or I'm gonna do a disappearing act. But anyway, guys, yeah. So earlier I made a tincture. I went outside and took. All right, let's just go out there and I'll show you what I got. Went and got some purple dead nettle, and making some antihistamine allergy tincture, as well as a they can, well, this tincture one, you can also use the same plant for, you can use it as a body or a wound wash. That's what it is. It's a little right out in your yard. Damn mirror. Little purple dead nettle. If you look, it's hard to see. But see how it's got ridges? That's a square stick. And that's how you know. Can you hear me now? Are we back? Did I lose you? Should have picked one, but I didn't need it, so I didn't pick it. Let me know if you guys can hear me, if you would, please. Started getting breaking up in there, so or out there, so I came back inside. But anyway, guys, I made a tincture out of that. I took some Everclear. You need 80 proof or above. You soak it in 4 to 6 weeks, and then you have your antihistamine tincture, which I got from the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies by Nicole Appelian and Claude Davis. Really awesome books. I have 1 and 2, but what they don't cover in 1, they got in 2. But it's pretty cool. I went to the index and looked up purple dead nettle, and it took me to the page. But that's another. I might even let that mature a little bit more. Try to make it again. But since purple dead nettle contains flavonoids and the aid in the suppression of histamines, this plant is perfect for those suffering from allergies, similar to stinging nettle. It can also be used topically in salves or wound washes to treat cuts and other skin issues. Antihistamine, wound healing, diuretic, and it shows you how to make a tincture and a wound wash. Or not shows you, but tells you. So I love these books. Can't wait. I'm going to take that course like Ashley Huffman did, and learn to learn apothecary a little bit more, or learn herbs so I can learn apothecary a little bit more. I also have the book Home Apothecary, which I'm looking to learn more, in that too. Because what I like about this is it's got in the beginning pages got different names of what stuff's up there. That's backwards. I know it says that for you. But anyway, it's got names of different things like garlic and lemon tonic and cholesterol management, hibiscus for cardiovascular support, restorative liver tea, fatty liver tincture, IBS relief, peppermint oil, herbal acid reflux reliever. Really? Let's go look at that. 73, page 73. That's where I struggle with something. Acid reflux. So 1 carrot, piece of ginger, cup of aloe vera juice, teaspoon of cinnamon, quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, and a quarter teaspoon of turmeric. Really? I'm gonna have to try that. And it makes the thing about whenever you get to the place that has the stuff, whatever you're looking for, it's got the name of it up there. It's got pictures. It's got talks about what it does and stuff like there. It's got instructions. It's got ingredients. It's got dosage, and it's got notes down here. Like the notes are kind of usually like a warning. Like aloe vera juice is known for its soothing properties, but some people may be sensitive to it. If you're new to aloe vera consumption, Start with a small amount to check for any adverse reactions. Turmeric and cinnamon are anti-inflammatory spices that can help with digestion, but they should be used in moderation. So don't overdo it. Yeah, man, that's fucking cool. See, guys, you never know what you find in nature, and that's because we're not taught that. We're taught go to the grocery store or the pharmacy. We're taught, go to the doctor, do this, and listen to what they have to say. Because if we don't, then they're gonna the insurance won't cover this or that. So they don't want you going to the nature because it's free and it takes you out of their pocket, basically, and it's really not conducive to anybody to continue eating the poisons that they try to feed us in the grocery stores and the pharmacies and and all that. So, that's why I choose to try this journey on homesteading. Not try, we're doing it. Going through this journey to homestead so we can get out of those places. Except pizza. Might have some pizza once in a while. I do love my pizza. But then we'll be able to grow our own garden, fruits, vegetables, and berries, and as well as herbs and spices and different stuff like that, so we can um, just eat out of our garden, use our own spices, not worry about any kind of additives. Also have be able to source out to a local farmer or local butcher and get our meat there. That way we know it's there's nothing added to all that too. Yep, yep. So what you doing, guys? What you doing? Hope everybody's having a blessed, wonderful day. It's 4/17 on Wednesday, April 8th. Best fucking day ever because we made it through 100% of everything up to right now. I hope you guys are having a good day. Pat yourself on the back, your badasses. But if you guys don't know about the NLK network, every day at 6 o'clock, I'm sorry, every day at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, there is a IWK 710 daily sesh. I do the one on Fridays, but every day of the week there's an IWK 710 daily sesh. If you guys don't know how to get there, just go to the NOK network on Facebook, and you can look at the top, and there's a big long list of all the shows, 20 something shows that play during the week over here. So please come over and check it out. Don't forget to follow while you're there. And if you're not following me, please give me a follow. I am on TikTok as well. I know you guys don't see that on here, but I'm on all the other platforms, I believe. I don't know if I'm still on IG or not, but wherever we're there. I cannot talk. Wherever there's a platform, we're probably there. Just Google Rasta Rhino and maybe 223 behind it, and you'll find me. Except for TikTok, it's Rasta Rhino Apothecary. Does anybody else have any experience with apothecary? I'm still learning. I know Deborah DP Trantonio's. She inspired me a lot as far as wanting to do stuff like this. On that side of it, that won't be my main thing. I'm just a grower. It's not like I'm going to open up an apothecary's, or I mean, even to the extent that she's gone. But I will. Well, I might. You never know in the end. But I want to be able to know all this stuff to be able to help the people I care for, just to know the best. That way I can work with them. Like for instance, my trim. I write the dates and strain on it, and I like to find the terpenes that are the main three terpenes that are in that strain. That way, if a person asks me about something, I can go terpene specific and be able to help with whatever the ailment they're looking for. If there's a terpene that helps with that, which sometimes there's not. But cannabis is not a cure all, but it is a manage all. I would say. It's really an amazing plant, and I like be able to educate the most about it. I even try to stop saying certain verbiage, just because, when we're talking about advocacy, we want to be educational as much as we can. So we're not adding to the stigma, and the propaganda that's been pushed on us over years, So, that's why I try to do my best to just say, call it cannabis and medicine. Do I mess up? Still not mess up. I wouldn't say mess up, but do I call it other stuff? Yeah. I like calling it marijuana or weed or something like that sometimes, but I try not to. I'm trying to break myself of those stigma words that, the government threw at us or whatever. But that being said, learning apothecary is really something important to me because that way, when we do get our own property, we don't have to worry about going to the doctor all the damn time or going to the pharmacy. We can, just look in our books and learn the old ways. And throughout time, it'll be second nature. I do want to take that course, like I said, in the full Fulfillians. I'm looking forward to that. The same one that Ashley took. Of course, it doesn't make us, national certified um, or anything like that, but it makes us certified that we took that course and we have a knowledge of herbalism. And throughout lived experience, we get to learn about the different tinctures and the different salves and the different balms and the different stuff like that. BALMS, balms. Um, so yeah, covering my ass. CYA, Kim. I'll spell that shit out. That way they don't think it's the other thing. But it's really important, guys, because it's so much crap that's in the food that they put in them boxes today, and it keeps us sick. And then we go to the pharmacy and use that stuff. It's just not good for you. It just keeps you sick. Keeps you being needed from needing on dependent on them, whoever them may be. But basically, if we can be self-sufficient and learn how to do it ourselves, go back to the old way. People lived for years for that. Um, so wherever that changed, I don't know, but that's something I want to change away from, even if it is just for me and just be an example of what it looks like to make them changes. And then maybe somebody will be like, hey, that looks fucking good. That's a good idea. Of course it ain't gonna look perfect because I'm perfectly imperfect. Hell, we were just homeless, not last year winter, but not the one we just come out of, but the one before that. So, it's about resilience, determination, perseverance, and just sometimes, plain old hard fucking work, dust yourself off, pull them bootstraps up, fucking dig deep and keep going. Um, but also remember to take care of yourself and be gentle with yourself when along the way. If we make mistakes, just learn from it. Don't beat yourself up about it. We can't choose whether we have pain, but we can choose whether we suffer from it. So best we can do to embrace change and choose the right hard. I need a drink. My mouth's getting there. It warmed up today at 75. I like it. That's about perfect for me. 75 is still warm enough to go swimming if you want to, or go sit out in the sun and not sweat your nuts off. Really, really good weather. But it don't stay that way, unfortunately. We don't get spring and fall much anymore. So, that's why another thing I've thought about doing is doing not just cannabis indoor, but growing vegetables and stuff like that whenever I have a place to do that. And have sort of an indoor garden, like a garden, not just my medicine garden. So that would be cool. Right now, I don't have the room, or I would try. But here, probably, oh, I don't know, this weekend, maybe next week, I'm gonna be starting my seeds for the outdoor garden. Probably a little late for some things, but I don't care. It'll still do okay. It's just right now, timing, y'all. How much happens? We're going up to balance for 46 F tomorrow. Damn. I hate that little fucking dollar sign's down there. Oh, I can read the other one. Going to balmy 8 Celsius, 46 Fahrenheit tomorrow. Damn. Okay, now I get it. Hey, that's nice for you guys. You still got snow on the ground, probably, don't you? I would guess almost. And when does your snow usually go away, or is it already? You know all them questions. Yeah, no, for sure, right? Very sorry about the barrage of questions. Yeah, it's nice and sunny. The other day it was 45, so that's why I'm a little nasal. My fucking sinus has been playing hell the past couple of months or a couple of weeks, just 'cause all the up and down. We'll have a day it's 80 and then it's 20, um, 70 then 40. It's just up and down. But hey, it's spring's here. I'm used to it every year. Yeah, I still bitch about it a little bit, but I wouldn't change it. Well, I mean, I wouldn't move anywhere else because it's either too hot or too cold. That's why I like it. Right where I'm at. It's still hot as fuck in the summer, but you get to go out and enjoy yourself in some cool places. Go down the river, go swimming in the lakes and stuff like that. Still got 3 feet. Damn. Fuck. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, we last one we had was 7 inches. That's what collapsed the hoop house. And my gunshot craps my screw gun. So Friday when I get paid, I'll get me a cheap screw gun and go out and get that thing taken care of. That way I can get a hold of Ever. I want to take some pictures and see what I got to do to get Vever to send me a new one if I do a video putting it up. Still got 3 feet. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot. 427. I missed 420, but cheers, guys. And I missed 420 also. A little scatterbrained today. I was distracted by the plants. Ooh, squirrel. But it's April, guys, so it's 420 all month. At any time, we're good. My dad's birthday was 423, which is coming up. But when he passed away, I forgot to ask him what Heidi's birthday was, my dog. So her birthday is now my dad's birthday. So she'll be 15. May 11th, I will be 52. Damn, I'm getting old. I feel it a little bit, but other than that, not so much. Just more in my back and neck and knee. Yeah, I guess I do feel it. There's sometimes I'll try to trot downstairs and I'll find out as soon as I hit the bottom that I shouldn't have done that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that sudden stop fucking hurts. Or I'll be sitting down for a little bit and stand up and be like, oh yeah, driving really gets me. But that's part of not working on myself too enough. I need to get out and start walking more and doing more stuff. Usually gone by. Just turned 63 on Sunday. Oh shit! Happy birthday, Kim. Sorry I missed it. Usually gone by now, not this year. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, that oh happy birthday, 63. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sure you thought the same, Kim. She was wild when she was younger. I never thought I'd see 30. So these past 22 years are just fucking bonus years, and I'm taking it every fucking last bit of it. I earned it the first 30. And I'll even go as far as 38. It took me to earn them really, because I don't I didn't get sober till then. Poor mama. Poor wife, she was there for the first 10 of it. And we've been celebrating 23 years on May 19th. which is funny because I have an alarm system. May 11th is my birthday. And it's like, hey, don't forget what's coming up. Then May 19th is my birthday or anniversary. So it was not on purpose, but very, very useful. I'm good with dates, but there are days or years that I have forgotten. That was a good reminder. And the reason the way I made it a reminder is because I joked around about it so much in our first couple years. What are you doing, Heidi? Itchy scratchy. We got 4:30, guys. I am gonna play a quick commercial. If you guys come back in about, or I will be back in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Let me get to the right page. Can't do it from there, but watch the commercial, guys, and learn a little bit about the different stuff that's on the NOK network.
Dirty Dave, award-winning cultivator for over 4 decades. Dirty Dave, prized genetics fueled by advanced nutrients, original OG organics.
Everybody must get stoned. Yeah, well, they stone you when you're walking down the street. They stone you when you're trying.
Dirty Dave, award-winning products available at these fine establishments.
But I would not feel so alone.
Ask your shop to carry Dirty Dave. Contact us at dirtiesdoggies@gmail.com.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year, movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimated Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndonega. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Now we get back to the show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Cheers. So every morning, I should share it over here, but I haven't. Every morning I do a pledge post over on TikTok, and I started this. A buddy of mine suggested that I put a new plant in here. So I'm going to grow an auto in there. Right now I got an auto from Captain Redbeard in there. It's Kim Monster something or another. But looking forward to seeing that. But I'll be right there in my pledge. Look at some of the other plants I got. If you guys know Macy Buds, we're plant sitting for her, but Mama Rasta's propagated some of them and made her own. Look how purple those leaves are. Isn't that pretty? Hey Kim, are you still in here? Just curious. Just curious, Miss Kim. Miss Birthday Girl. Oh, Miss Birthday Girl. Right on, guys. Hope you guys had a good week. It's hump day. We're halfway over. We're going to be going. Hopefully, I'll be getting a better setup here the next couple days. Soon. Try to rearrange some stuff and get a better setup. So I don't have a camera for my laptop, but my dad's. I got to do some work on that. But other than that, I will be getting hopefully a better setup and get rid of that window in the background. But I'll probably still have my Grateful Dead tapestry up there because it's pretty awesome. Kim, are you in here? Miss Kim, Miss Cooper. Brown chicken, brown cow. Got seeds, guys. I love this, man. I got so many seeds. Can't wait to go through them, get them all. I got time. I got time. I got time is on my side. No, I got thyme, basil, cilantro, oregano, cabbage, bok choy. What's bok choy? Anybody know what bok choy is? Chard, arugula, a couple of those. A couple different lettuces, some kale. Won't do the kale. Pumpkin, watermelon, cantaloupe, eggplant, squash, zucchini, yes. Cucumbers. Cucumbers need to go in with that. That batch. Where'd the cucumbers go? Where's my cucumbers? And I got tomatoes. I got all kinds of stuff, guys. Can't wait to get it all put together and have a little bit of a garden. Of course, I ain't gonna grow all of this year. I'll just throw out some stuff. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but there's plenty of seeds in each packet. But the good thing is, whatever I grow, I can take and keep the seeds from that whatever plant that is and grow them again from those if I want to, and start me in a seed library. So that's awesome. Looking forward to that. That'd be awesome to have a good start of seeds for whenever I go to the homestead, and hopefully this seed company is a good seed company. Yeah. What do you guys got going on this week? Any big plans? Any big goals going on this summer? How about any events? I know of an event. We have the MMP Classic coming up on August 30th in Festus, Missouri. I'm sorry, in Peevely, Missouri, and it will be a cannabis event alongside of a golf tournament, and the golf tournament will be a 4-man scramble. You get 3 of your friends and you come out and you guys go golfing and you play best ball. So when you guys will get up there on tee box and you'll all 4 hit simultaneously, not all at the same time, but you'll all get your first ball, and then once everybody hits, you'll see who's the best ball, and you'll go from that ball. Take everybody else's and hit from that ball. Then you'll do that all the way into the green. Also, there'll be a hole-in-one contest with a chance to win a trip to Hawaii and some other prizes on the other hole-in-ones or the other par threes. There will be some longest drive contest, the longest putt contest. There will be closest to the pin contest. It's really going to be a good time, guys. So if you get a chance and you're in the area and you want to know more about it, let me know. So there's also sponsorship going on. If you guys want your business on a whole sign, which is a politician size yard sign with your logo on it and a little QR code, you can get a hold of us for that. And that's $100 per whole sign. And then there's also other sponsorships if you're interested, but I won't get into all those. That's just the basic one. But there's also opportunity if you want to volunteer or vend. So we have vendors, volunteers. We need golfers and sponsors. So it's going to be a really good concert, really good event, and I hope to see a good turnout. Last year we had 10 teams. Hopefully this year we have double. That would be nice. Dum 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 dum, da dum dum dum. I got one more still down. It's midnight man. Cheers, guys. Bong hit time. Bong hit time. It's bong hit time. So, what else we got going on? April 18th is Lit and Lost, which is Three Buds Production over in Lost Hill Lake in House Springs, Missouri. April 19th, there's an event down in Carbondale area, Cape Girardeau area. Buttheads group is doing that. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Check your area, guys. If you don't know about any can events, look at your local Facebook pages. Look at Missouri Cannabis or something like that, or wherever you're at. I'm in Missouri, so that's why I said that. Illinois Cannabis. Look at the Facebook groups. You'll find some stuff out there. Look at Canna Corner, Lisa. She always has a lot of stuff. Is it Canna Corner? Yeah, Canna Corner, Lisa. She's got all kinds of stuff on her page. She always advertises for everybody. Can't think of anything else right offhand. I know the Stoner Game stuff's coming up soon, isn't it, Kim? If you're still in here. Who do we have in here right now? I see one person lurking over there. She might just be sitting there having her phone down, busy doing something. That happens too. I'm gonna do some spring cleaning. A lot of stuff to do this spring. It is springtime, getting things organized, trying to get the yard done, get the yard started. I gotta mow that. There's a lot of things that need done. I want to be able to change this room around to where I can, or change my podcast room to the back or something. Trying to figure out what to do. I like just fucking move and start my podcasting in a new home. That would be ideal. But that ain't always going to happen. But still on the journey to homestead. We're still in transition here in Missouri. We are in south of Missouri, or south of St. Louis in Missouri. Just waiting to catch up on everything and save up so we can get some money together for closing costs and get a house with some land. And that is the goal still. So until something changes, that's still the goal. Anybody else out there living on a homestead or doing any apothecary? If you do, let me know in the comments, please. I know Kim does. Our fearless leader, she does. She's a homesteader and she's been doing it for years. Been doing it for years. I don't want to go off grid yet, but I want to be prepared for off grid. I want to be able, if like the power goes out, I can just fucking hit a switch or start something up, and next thing you know, boom, we're going. That would be nice. Do some solar stuff and just doing some research. Anyway, guys, it's 4:45. I've got about 15 minutes and we're going to call it a show. We do 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock Central Standard Time every Wednesday. Today's show is Today's Journey with Rasta Rhino. Hey, that's me. Then we have, I do the Friday night IWK 710 Daily Sesh at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But I'm not the only one that does that. There is somebody that does it every night at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, or 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the NOK Network on Facebook. Also the other platforms too. If you don't know about any of the other shows, you can go to the Facebook page on NOK Network. Sorry, NOK Network on the Facebook, and you can look at the top of the page. You'll see a big list of all the different shows and educational and advocacy that they do here, that we do here at the NOK Network. And you'll really find some good shows, guys, and good interviews and good education. So that's awesome. Hello, hello. Still got my logo going, but I got another logo in the works. Still working on that though. Let's do a dab. You want to? I'll do a dab. What's the weather like in you guys' area? Those that are out there just watching and don't know who I am, I'm Rasta Rhino. I'm a person in long-term recovery from alcoholism and addiction, as well as mental health challenges. And I do the best I can to spread the message of hope, trying to help people find their way to recovery and let them know that recovery is possible and it has no limits. We just got to do the things. I can't get anybody sober. I can carry the message, but not the person. So the best I can do is be a model of recovery and show what recovery looks like. And I also advocate for the use of cannabis in recovery because it's a very awesome, amazing plant that helps in many ways in different forms. And the cannabinoids and the terpenes and everything helps with coming off the thralls of addiction. I do work with a nonprofit organization called Marijuana Maintenance Program that does such, advocates for such as well, and that helps for coming off the thralls of addiction instead of using things like methadone, Suboxone, Subutex, and all that other stuff that are synthetics that you can use the same thing for cannabis. A lot of those are because of pain issues at one point or another, where an addict at one point got prescribed an opiate, and then the doctor abruptly cut them off, so they end up going on the street because they were having withdrawals. So somewhere down the line, they become addicted, and the good thing about cannabis is that if you use cannabis to come as a medical assisted treatment to come off the thralls of addiction, you're not going to have the withdrawals. You're not going to have that addiction that comes with it too. So that's a good thing about that, and that's why Josh White's done a good job of putting this together. So, and we're doing the golf tournament to help raise some funds for that nonprofit on August 30th that I was talking about a little bit ago. If you guys have any questions about that, please feel free to ask, or you can go to marijuanamaintenanceprogram.com and read all about what the amazing things the program does. Whoa, that dab hit me good. I like it. I like it a lot. What are you guys smoking on out there? That was some Reclaim, what I had. Some Reclaim. Yes, 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 guys. It's coming up on the hour. We've got about 10 more minutes, and then we're going to call it a show. Well, like I said, we meet every week. I talk about anything from homesteading, apothecary to just nature or recovery. Recovery from mental health and addictions, and just being a good person. You know, one thing I don't talk about is politics and religion. We don't get into the conversations because it causes division, and pretty much everything else is down. I'm down for it. As long as it doesn't cause arguments and people are respectful, we have a good show, and it's really awesome. hopefully we can learn something, and if I can learn from you too, that's even better. Then it's a mutual iron sharpens iron type deal, and that's always a good thing for both people. Where's everybody from? I'm in St. Louis area. Just looking at the window, Heidi. Window shopping. She was looking outside, staring. She decided to change her mind. Otherwise, she would have looked at me and be like, "Come on, let's go." Yep, I'll be 52 next month on the 11th. And every once in a while, it lands on Mother's Day, like every 7 to 10 years or something like that. So last year or the year before, it was on Mother's Day. So it'll be a while before that happens again. It'll be a while before that happens again. At least 7 years, I would guess. I think every year, without the leap years in there, yeah, I guess that'd mess it up a little. Yeah, because every year it goes to a different day. I think it's just one more day, or two, in some cases. Got 9 minutes left. The dog's she's in there bugging my little Rasta. She's ready to eat. Probably end up turning the air on, getting a little warm. Probably up in upper 70s. That's a little warm. I don't like to sit there and sweat, and that's what I'm doing right now. Even though I'm rocking, I'm still sweating a little bit. Da-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, dum, da-dum. I got one more silver dollar. Turned 63. Right on, guys. You guys out there scrolling, stop. Come in. Have a seat. Ask any questions. Plethora of knowledge. You never know what I'll come up with. If not, I'll make it up. No, I'm kidding. If not, I can send you to somebody that could. Maybe direct you in the right direction. At least to somebody knows more what I'm talking about. About whatever subject. Hi, honey. Yeah, I am. Yeah, me too. Right on. Thanks, Heidi's getting antsy, so Mom's getting ready to feed her. We're having some kind of chicken something or another tonight. I don't know what, but I'm sure it'll be delicious. Honey, go pee. Magic kitchen. Every time she walks in the kitchen, she's got to go pee. I didn't believe it, but then I walked in the kitchen. Now every time I go in the kitchen, I got to go pee. So I just walk straight through and go right to the bathroom. I know it's inevitable. And I will end up having to pee while I'm standing there long enough. I didn't do the reading for today. I did not do the reading for today. Today's reading is April 8th, point 1. We admitted we cannot control our alcoholism, addiction, or compulsion. Surrender isn't a loss, it's the transfer of responsibility. It's a gardener saying, "This plant's not getting what it needs. I need to change something." Point 1 reminds us that admitting the problem is how we start healing. On the Eightfold Path, right view gives us the lens to see things as they are, not as we wish they were. Today's virtue is humility. So today, if you're trying to force something to work, consider letting go. The ground only opens when we stop pressing on it. Absolutely. And we're trying to force change. It's not going to come out very well. We live in a world of impermanence where nothing's constant except change. And the more we can embrace that and flow with it rather than trying to force it to happen or to stop it from happening, the better off we're going to be. Change is going to happen. Let it happen and learn from it. And there you go. If it's something totally different than what you were going to do to begin with, well, Maybe we need to rethink some things and get some consensus and get an average on 3 or 4 people. Yeah. Want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. If you guys are out there on the FYP or FYF or whatever they call it, wherever you're at, come on in, have a seat for a little bit. We got about 5 minutes left. And tell us a little bit about who you are. Where are you from and are you sober? If so, how many years? Yeah, she's pouring stuff in there. Now I gotta pee. Come on, 5 minutes. Right on, guys. It's summertime coming up, or springtime coming. Well, spring's here. I guess it is summer coming up. But it's been nice today. Past couple days, but not so much. It was cold, muggy, a little windy, had foggy-ish a little bit. Look to it in the morning. It's turned 63. Right on. You guys hear me okay? Or am I on mute for some reason? Hello, hello, everybody. We got about 4 minutes, guys, and we're gonna hop off here. Like I said, guys, the reading today was about, not forcing change, doing the best we can to just let change flow. If we're trying to force change and still got 3 feet, I read that earlier. We're trying to force change. It never goes the way we need it to. It might go the way we think we want it to, but it never turns out that way, unfortunately. But we got about 3 minutes, and then we're gonna hop off here. I hope you guys have a good week and go into the weekend. I'll see you guys Friday at the 7:10 daily sesh at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on for half an hour, and we will have our daily sesh. Other than that, guys, I don't think I have anything else. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. You guys have an awesome and wonderful day. I'm going to play the outro, and I will see you guys later. Have a good day, and remember, God loves you, and I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about that. Peace, y'all. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a journey, it's a climb, it's a fight to survive. Rasta Rhino's here to share how he came alive. 25 years lost, now 11 years free. One day at a time, building that legacy. Through the school of hard knocks, he found his way. Iron sharpens iron, that's how he's made. Mental health recovery, the stories flow. Rasta Rhino Bruce with the wisdom to show. Rasta Rhino, rise from the ashes, lighting the way, breaking old habits. Through the green he's growing and the truth he's knowing. Recovery's strong and the love keeps flowing. From the bottle to the plant, he found his peace. Cannabis and growth, let the healing increase. Sharing tools for the mind, breaking the chains. In a world full of storms, he's dancing in the rain. It's about recovery, it's about that light. Helping others rise, shining bright through the night. One seed, one step, one moment in time. Rasta Rhino's voice is the rhythm of the clan. Iron Rhino, rise from the ashes, lighting the way, breaking old habits. Through the green he's growing and the truth he's knowing. Recovery strong